What if there was a hidden place in upstate New York, home to some of the most beautiful landscapes you'll ever see, world-class food, and a small village main street straight out of a Hallmark movie? Well, it exists, and it's called Watkins Glen. But the geography isn't the only thing that makes this place special. The true soul of Watkins lies with its people, a community dedicated to seeing their home thrive and welcoming those who come to visit. So in this video, we're going to explore Watkins Glen by car, sea, and foot, and find out what the true soul of this place is and why it is New York's greatest hidden gem. This is the Soul of Upstate. Watkins Glen is a sleepy village in the Finger Lakes, bordered by state-protected marshland to the south and Seneca Lake to the north. The main street is delightful to walk around, and there are plenty of small shops to come in and browse and great restaurants. The harborside waterfront is beautiful, and there are vintage cars galore. When most people come to Watkins, they think of the wine trail, but Gab and I aren't big drinkers, so what we look for when we come to Watkins doesn't come in a glass, but rather a shell. When you think about attractions in Watkins Glen, you have the Glen, the lake, and the track, of course. But one of the best is right here. Scutteri's Cannoli Connection.
My fave.
We come here every single time. As you can see, it's very unassuming, house on a corner, but oh my god.
The best cannolis.
Ever. Let's check it out. Everything at Scutteri's is made fresh in-house, and the cannolis they fill when you order them. So not only is the cream very fresh, but the shell is really crispy and flaky, which is hard to do on a cannoli. It's so good. Cannoli secured.
Yum.
She's like, do you want them in a box to go? We're like, we're eating this right now.
So good every time.
Yep. The shells are crisp. They pump the filling in while you're standing there. She had to fill the bag too while we were there. So gotta come to Scutteri's if you're in Watkins here. Energized by the cannolis, it's time to go to school. We're back on Main Street to take part in a community bouquet making event run at a beautiful flower shop. This was started a couple years ago by an inspiring entrepreneur who moved to Watkins for a different way of life. This is Abby, owner and operator of Ivy Lane Flowers.
So I moved to Watkins Glen in 2019 from the end of Long Island, Montauk. I was working in hospitality, but I was ready for a change of pace, ready for like a different way of life, a little country girl era. My mom is from Watkins Glen. My grandparents were teachers here at the high school for 30 years. So I said, I'm gonna go to Watkins Glen. At first, I really only knew about the gorge and the waterfall hikes and all the nature, but then I quickly discovered the wine scene. I mean, the local business scene is incredible, and it's been a warm welcome. When I first moved to Watkins Glen, I was working in tourism at the Chamber of Commerce, and I loved it. I loved working with the local business community, but I was just sitting at my computer one day, and I'm like, I'm a creative person. I can't be sitting like this anymore. So I found this course through the New York Botanical Gardens in the Bronx, and I registered for this 5-week summer intensive, and I went down and got my floral certification. And then I came back, and this just kind of fell into place. It's been cool. There's been like a renaissance of younger people starting businesses here, and I kind of never thought, I kind of thought I would at one point do a business. I wasn't sure what form it would take, and just so happened to take the form of flowers. So there's my floral design certificate. Very prestigious. Yes. It's like I'm a doctor, you know, like here's my Harvard degree. Someone said to me that I'll never work as hard in my life as when I have my own business, and they were right. It never stops. It's 7 days a week, it feels like, but I feel an immense sense of pride and joy, especially when I get to work with families who are grieving, doing sympathy work. Like right over here, I've got a design for a celebration of life tomorrow where he was an avid tennis player, and so we used 2 of his tennis rackets and some of his favorite colors to sort of honor his legacy and his life. In the lead, I will take control. Here we go. But for this, I'm just gonna build it so it sits nicely for you. Actually, one of Elliot's. Perfect, Elliot contributed.
That was so cute.
Thank you guys so much.
Thank you.
Yeah, absolutely. The second I moved here, people were like, oh, you're new? This is my favorite swimming hole. This is my favorite restaurant. These are the secret hikes you need to know about. Like, the community was extremely welcoming. There's a lot to do. There's incredible farm-to-table food. Our wine scene is, like, I always say, like, one New York Times article away from being, like, blasted on the scene. It's just a really special area, and don't discount us just because we're far west, you know? We've got a lot to offer. People are really proud of their lives here, and it's pretty contagious. So, yeah, I love it.
Flowers in hand, we are overwhelmed by the welcome we've had to Watkins, and even the skies took part with one of the craziest, crispest double rainbows we've ever seen. A perfect way to end our first day in Watkins Glen. The next morning, I head out early with my dad to enjoy the crown jewel of Watkins Glen, which is its state park. With the infrastructure built primarily by civilian conservation corps workers in the 30s during the Great Depression, this is one of the best state parks not just in New York, but in the entire country. Hundreds of steps wind you through gorges and caves and waterfalls in this Jurassic Park-like labyrinth of a trail. It is a bit wet and muddy, but that is what makes this special because it's what gets the waterfalls roaring. There are few better ways to start the day in Watkins than taking your family on a walk throughout this park. Just how incredible is this landscape? There's so few places like this on Earth. And my dad and I are on this hike pretty early in the morning, and for good reason, because this gets quite busy as the day goes on, but rightfully so. I mean, look how insanely beautiful this park is. It's like you're walking through millions of years of history. You have these pools that are carved by ancient waterfalls. The history of New York is carved into these rocks. Right when you're about to get hot and sweaty, you get to go under a waterfall and refresh. This is one of the most spectacular places. So when you're in Watkins, you do the shopping, you head to the lake, right? You gotta end up here at some point. You're missing out if you don't. And one of the points I wanted to make is that Watkins Glen is one of the best adventure towns in the country. People often think of Boulder, Colorado, or Lake Placid, and those are great. But to have this Glen, have Havana Glen in Montour, just south, to have the Catherine Valley Bike Trail, which goes for dozens of miles, the Finger Lakes Trail, the Finger Lakes National Forest, Seneca Lake, where you can get a paddle. Like, this is an adventure hub and one that's totally overlooked in New York. And if you ever see my dad on the trail, make sure to say hi and ask for some tips. There are few things he loves more than sharing his love of Watkins with the public.
So we have the cardboard regatta at 2 o'clock today. So people make cardboard boats out of duct tape and cardboard, and they have to run a course right at the lake. And if you haven't seen the lake, at least walk down to the lake. And at 2 o'clock, we're going to have 5,000 people in this town in about 4 hours.
Sounds like my dad is ready to leave and go to the lake. The waterfront at Seneca Lake has recently been revitalized and is stunning. On a beautiful day, the lake is cobalt blue. There's a bunch of restaurants on the shore and a great pier and break wall that you can venture out onto. One of the best ways to explore the lake is with the True Love schooner, which is celebrating its 100th year this year. The owner, Terry, is incredibly friendly and has said that no one ever gets seasick on this. It's that stable. Unfortunately for us, it was booked solid due to Harbor Fest, so we'll have to find another boat to enjoy the races on. Oh shoot, there are a lot of people here. I guess my dad was right. Hate when that happens. The Harbor Fest here in Watkins is one of the top events of the year, and it's a great way to bring the community together for a cardboard boat race. Made it to the cardboard boat regatta.
Yeah, cool boats.
Yeah, we're gonna check out what they have here in the parking lot, and then there's 21 heats, 42 boats. racing 200 yards. Big party here. We're gonna check out the boats, get some food, and then watch the races. What do you got?
Maple cotton candy.
They have maple cotton candy?
We should see how much it is. I love maple cotton candy.
That's really good. Just had to try
I
it.
love maple cotton candy.
Yeah, only $5 too. It's really good. Big bag. Got all the food trucks here. Can't wait to eat. We'll do a lap. Ooh, there's Ben and Jerry's tent. All that hard work and the boats end up here. Fun time, fun time. We think we'll be coming back next year. After sitting in the heat for so long, we need ice cream. So we head to the north end of town to go to a farm that is one of our favorite spots to get fresh ice cream, Shtayburne Farm Creamery. This started as just a small operation back in 2010, 2011, and they've since expanded to include a variety of ice creams and cheeses. And the cows are right next to the actual creamery, so it's as fresh as you can get. What Gab and I always do is get the flight, where you can order custom ice creams and cheeses to sample and see which you want to take home. Got the flight.
$9. We picked 2 ice creams, 2 cheeses. You can pick and mix and match. You could get like 3 ice creams, 1 cheese, 4 ice creams, or 4 cheese. I think they do 4, 8, and 12.
So we have the 10-year cheddar, the garlic, the vanilla, and
award-winning
the butter brickle. I've never had cheddar that age.
Oh, that is.
We head south through the vineyards to the village of Montour Falls, just outside of Watkins, and we're here to learn about the inspiring story of a former art teacher who decided to pursue her dream and create a local makers market and art cafe. This is Amanda, founder of FLX Studio.
So I love teaching art. I went to school for art, really enjoyed kids, but I didn't want to just be stuck with one grade level. I like the littles, I like the middles, and I love working with the adults. It's always kind of been back of my mind, like, let's do an art studio where it's for the whole entire community. And my dad got sick. He got diagnosed with stage 4 cancer. He had worked all his life, retired, got diagnosed, and I was like, you didn't get to enjoy retirement. You didn't get to do any of the things you wanted to do. And so it took me a minute to like relook at my life and think, is this what I really want to do, or am I just going to keep putting off the things for a maybe someday? So I took the chance and I was like, let's do it. My husband was like, all right, let's go for it. And so decided to do the future for the now and create something for the communities. We have a lot of seasonal businesses in the area because tourists obviously bring in a great economy, but this is now something that people can come in and enjoy year round, have birthday parties, like just another venue for people to do something that's different. It's been well received. I feel like people are happy to see a business open year round, to have its doors open, to be really like the point of being here is to serve the community. It's been a therapy for me, and now it's a therapy for other people. Like they get to come in, have fun, and just enjoy things and learn something new. I want them to feel like it's home, like a different version of home, but like cozy and comfortable. So a lot of this stuff is actually from my grandparents' house. And so when I come here, I'm like, oh, it's like a version of home for me when I would used to go and hang out with them, have a little bit of that vintage, a little bit of nostalgic, but I don't want everybody to feel like, oh, I can't come and sit down and just like get messy. Like I just want to come in, have fun, and just feel like it's a safe place to be. Yeah, I love it. Hey!
And just to prove this is a family venture, Amanda's mom showed up, who apparently everyone knows.
She is the one and only. So she had an ice cream truck called Mo Knows Ice Cream. And so everybody knows Mo.
And the back of it just said Mo Knows.
That's awesome. You enjoy doing the ice cream truck for so long?
Oh my God. Loved it.
You did it for what,
33 years.
Yeah.
And actually, my last truck is still running. It's Sundays, Maniac Sundays. Brian Myers has it.
Very cool.
Yeah, and I enjoyed it. All I wanted was smiles. I didn't care about anything. Money was nothing. That's why I had other jobs.
Yeah.
Amanda takes us next door to show how her vision is expanding.
This is going to be an art cafe / my future studio space. So this will be an art cafe where you can order art experiences off a menu instead of food. But we'll have some like complimentary tea and stuff. And then my studio space for classes will be over here too. So this was from a baby shower that she had hosted. This used to be an event space. So this will be like my new backdrop wall. And
Yeah, that's so cool.
we've been kind of chipping away at our little gallery wall, which is very much more is more. It's got pictures of my family, pictures of artwork from my kids, artwork from her. So this is like my home wall of things that make me happy. So this one is this is the cute one. So this was, I would say, the start when I would have been 5. And this was me at my grandparents' house in the basement where I would paint on their scraps of wood. And it was kind of like my first start of like, this is really fun to make. They're the ones that allowed me to start selling stuff when I was little. And I feel like it just kind of helped prompt a lot of different things. Yeah, this was my grandmother's drawing from 1947, so she was an artist. The vehicle's up there, my dad drew. My grandfather was a draftsman, my mom did cross-stitching, my aunt was an all-around artist. It's nice to take all that together. I feel like just Montour, people know Watkins. They often forget Montour, or they come and they're like, oh, there's falls and that's it. But I would say a bunch of people don't even know, like, we have a beautiful waterfall at the end of the street. I just wish people knew, like, there's a lot of amazing small businesses right over here too. We have like the quintessential cute, like charming Main Street. And I just want them to come experience it, like realize that there's more than just what's over there in Watkins Glen, that like we have something cool to offer over here too.
We're back in town, and when you're strolling on the quintessential Main Street and you're looking out at the beautiful lake, it's hard not to reflect on why Watkins Glen is arguably New York's greatest hidden gem. Sure, the landscapes are incredible. You can walk through millions of years of history at the Glen, or enjoy a beautiful day at the lake. There's a vibrant scene of local, farm-fresh food that rivals anything anywhere else in the state. But most importantly, what makes Watkins special are its people. A community dedicated to not only welcoming all the tourists who come in and experience what they have to offer, but that wants to make their town and village thrive year-round. It's full of folks who are honest, down-to-earth, authentic, gritty, and willing to do what it takes in order to make their dreams come true. Gab and I have left here inspired, not just for their friendliness and kindness, but inspired to pursue our own dreams after seeing all the people who pursued theirs. So Watkins is more than just the Glen, the wine, the track, and the lake. It is a deep, soulful community that deserves to be recognized and the people celebrated.